What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another live. For those that's watching the rebroadcast, please give us a like. That'll be greatly appreciated. This recruiting of JuJu Lewis is heating up here in Colorado. We know that he's there for a recruiting visit, and this thing is heating up. And let's go. As you see right here, he shared on his Twitter. I had said to you guys before that Shedeur Sanders is going to be a part of this recruiting. I had said that on my last live chat. And you see right here that he's a part of the recruiting. He has to be a part of the recruiting because he's the current quarterback. And they're trying to land a highly sought after highly sought after quarterback. So of course Shedeur is going to be a part of it. I had said that the last live chat, and somebody was like, no, Shedeur is not going to be a part of it. I said, yes, he is going to be a part of it. What are you talking about? He has to be a part of it. And in fact, the recruiters, it's not up to them right now. It's going to be Shedeur and Coach Prime to get this kid to flip. It has to be. Nobody else. And the reason why I say that is because in order for this thing to work, they're going to need another star quarterback to come in there. In order for this to work, they're going to need that. So they actually need this kid. And, you know, it's a good feeling to go somewhere where you are really, really needed. He's really needed, man, right now. Now, like I said, I know I sound like a broken record. I said this the last live chat. I said Shedeur has to be a part of this recruiting. Only him. And somebody said in the live chat, no, Shedeur is not going to be a part of the recruiting. Yes, he is. What are you talking about? He's a Heisman Trophy hopeful here. He can take on the role as this kid, big brother, man. He's a Heisman Trophy hopeful. He matters. He matters. And who else this kid gonna listen to? He gonna be wanting to talk to Shedeur, man. Of course he's gonna be wanting to talk to Shedeur. And Travis too. I bet you Travis was a part of it too. I bet you he was. He had to. This kid is that important for this program right now. They got to get him, or somebody within his caliber. They have to, because see, the situation right now is they're still in the rebuilding phase here. I think rebuilding usually take between 1 to 3 years, 1 to 3 to 4 years, maybe 1 to 3 years to actually turn this program around. Because remember when Coach Prime got there, he brought Shedeur and Travis and Shiloh with him and a few others. But they were part of the rebuilding phase because these guys are not going to be playing there that long. Shedeur is getting ready to prepare for the NFL. Travis is too. So and they got Jordan Seaton, so he's going to be there for quite a number of years, at least 3 years. So they have him. So that's one, and I bet you he was part of it too. You got to have your heavy hitters to try to land another heavy hitter. You got to. Now, I think there's a high probability here that they're going to get this kid to flip. It's happened before in the past. Everybody was, it broke the internet, when Coach Prime got Travis Hunter to flip. It broke the internet. So history repeats itself. Remember that. History always repeats itself. That's why you should know history. So he's going to work his magic to try to get this kid to flip. And Coach Prime couldn't do it by himself. It had to be in conjunction with Shedeur. It had to. Make no mistakes about it here. I said that on the last live chat. I said Shedeur is going to be there. Somebody said no. I know what I'm talking about. Trust me, I go off common sense. And common sense is not exercised that often. It's this even though it say common sense. No, common sense tell you if you have look what you got here. This is a major, I'm going to repeat this again. This is a major part of the recruiting that a lot of schools don't have here. Now, USC, more than likely, when he was at USC, they had Caleb there. They had to. Even though he's off now to the NFL, I bet you he talked to Caleb Williams. The only school really, like other than CU, to produce a star is like USC. Others produce stars too, but I'm talking about they had a Heisman Trophy winner. So that says a lot. Like, look, we produced a Heisman Trophy winner here. Now, Colorado, they produced Heisman Trophy hopefuls this year. Now, potentially, Shedeur is the first quarterback taken in the first round. So Colorado has developed Shedeur to the point where he's in conversation to be the first quarterback taken off the board. You have to let him talk to JuJu. You have to. You got to. Now, if I was this kid, I wouldn't announce my commitment until late. Because if so, he gonna catch strays. So, you know, if they got to commit out of him, they're not gonna let nobody know about it until they absolutely have to. They'll throw Easter eggs out there and stuff like that. You know, here and there, but it'll be, it's like I said, when Travis committed, them schools did not like that, man. They did not like it. And then when Coach Prime decided he was going up to Colorado, Travis waited a minute, and them schools was after him again. So this is another situation now. This is going to be potentially his third biggest recruit here. You know, you got Travis, Jordan Seaton, Kermani, and now JuJu Lewis. So he has a knack for getting people to flip, man. Now, I would say if the script is already written, I'm not going to get into what I mean by that. If you know, you know. He's going there. He has to, for this storyline, he has to. They got to have a big name quarterback to come there. They got to. They got to, man. Or this is going to set them back a little bit. They got to have somebody come in that's ready to go. That's a superstar. So that's why this recruiting visit is absolutely crucial. Absolutely. Now, they do have quarterbacks in-house that, like, you know what? I'm ready to step up and be the superstar. That could happen as well. So I can't forget about them. Because we got Ryan Staub there. And we got three others. But I didn't see much from that spring game. I didn't see much, and I'm being honest with you. I didn't see much. And to be fair, it's just a spring game. But this kid right here, this kid is what you call plug and play. He can go anywhere in the country and start immediately. It ain't no question where he goes if he's starting or not. Unless he committed to Georgia, he would have to sit a year. Because they're not going to let him start over Beck. But if Beck goes down, oh yeah, he's coming in. If Beck goes down. If any one of these quarterbacks around the country go down, he will come in immediately and play the rest of the year. Okay? It's just the same thing what we got up there in Texas right now. If Quinn Ewers mess up, them fans are going to be calling for Manning to come in. Make no mistakes about it. They're going to be calling for him to come in. Might going to start calling for him to come in soon. But Ewers got to mess up. I don't think he's going to mess up, though. But for sure, after Ewers leave, Manning is now the man. And he's ready to go now. From what I've seen in that spring practice, he don't tweaked everything. Remember when he first got there, he just looked like a freshman that just graduated. Now, he don't look like that no more. He don't tweak some stuff and got everything together. I saw that play when he threw the Bond, Isaiah Bond. I like, yeah, he ready. He ready to go. It didn't take much. But he wasn't plug and play, though. He needed a little bit of time to get acclimated. This kid is plug and play. I'm pretty sure, because he remind me. I remember I'm getting the same feeling from him when I was watching Michael Vick at Virginia Tech when the freshman came in, and remember my buddy taking grad courses up there, and I got to go to a practice, and he was like, "Beamer gonna start this kid." I was like, "Oh yeah, y'all got a good one." He said, "Not only we got a good one, we got a great one." And he's a freshman. I was like, "Oh yeah, y'all gonna play a freshman." And then I saw that practice. I said, "Oh yeah, he's plug and play, man." Not only is he plug and play, he's gonna be in the NFL. Not only that. So he need to go ahead and take out that insurance policy. Which parents used to take out back in the day. If you don't know what that is, when you got superstars, like they're not eligible to go to the pros yet, sometimes they take out insurance policies on their limbs just in case they have a career injury. That's still, I don't know if that still is a thing now, but they used to do that back in the day. Just in case. I think pro players do it. Like if they have a career injury or something to a vital part, like their legs, knees, something like that. Actors do it too. They insure their face, stuff like that. So, yeah, this is important here. I told y'all Shedeur was going to be a part of this. I told you. I'm not talking to all of you. I'm talking to this one person and talking about I didn't know what I was talking about. No, Shedeur is a part of it. He has to be. He had to be there. I don't care where he was in the country. He better come back. Oh, yes. You got to come back because you got to get this kid here. Okay. So this kid, if he commits, he will pick up where Shedeur left off. It'll just be just like that. Now, what happens if they don't get him? They're gonna have to find somebody else. Or they gotta hope that somebody in-house is ready to be a superstar. They need a superstar at quarterback. Okay. They need somebody just like how Nebraska found their guy. He's a freshman. He ready to go. That's what they need. They need somebody that ain't no question. He ready to go. So it's very, 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 very important. Now the fans are going hard though. I heard they made a burger and all that stuff. And hey man, all that stuff is cool and all that. But Shedeur got to talk to him. Let Shedeur talk to him, man. All that other stuff is cool, but let Shedeur talk to him because that means something. He's a future, potentially #1 quarterback taken off the board. That's what Coach Prime and his system has produced. So guess what? We can do the same for you. Okay? By your junior season or senior season, you're going to be the first off the board. Because look how we took time and got this kid career together and brought him up. We could do the same for you. Look what we did for Travis. We could do the same for you. All you got to do is, stay out of trouble, do your thing, and you're going to reap all the same benefits. Okay? You could possibly be on the game cover. Look what we produced. Now he's on the game cover. Okay? And he stayed down. He stayed loyal. See, this is what happened. See, what they got to say is this is what happens when you stay down and you stay loyal, because that loyalty is not there no more because of this transfer portal. Players, they just keep jumping and jumping. But Travis stayed down. Now he's potentially the second player taken off the board or first player taken off the board in the draft. That's what they produced. No other school. Well, there's a couple of others, but they got potentially 1 and 2 coming off they might as well sit in the same green room in the draft. They might as well sit at the same table because they both going back to back. Okay. So that's what's going to happen. They are going to the green room on the draft. Some people are going to be sitting home. They're going to be in the green room. Now, Travis is going to the green room regardless of their record. Regardless, he'll go, but they got to win though, for a lot of reasons. But if they get this kid right, it's going to open up the floodgates. Oh, these teams, these articles are coming. Trust me, they already got the articles in the clip already. I told y'all this. They got the articles ready. And look, they're so petty that they're lying. They're just they're lying now. They don't even care. They don't even care to verify the story. They just go on with it. They messed up on that last story though. The last story with the tickets. In the Lil Wayne concert. They messed up with that one. Somebody got in the comments all but hurt. There might have been somebody close to the story. How you know it's not true and this and that? Because I use common sense and ain't nobody can get nothing on me. I'm too old for it. That's why, son. That's why. I'm too old for it. I just don't just fall for anything. Not at my age. And I stand on what I say. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. How about that? I'm sitting here drinking my coffee. We having coffee time right now, not tea. We having coffee time. Let me sip my coffee and keep working. So like I said, so they getting some nice additions now. You know how they say they're not really recruiting? They are recruiting. Don't you see Draylon and Cam up there? They are recruiting. Don't you see Draylon and Cam sitting up in practice? And you see Jordan Seaton? They recruiting. But when they recruit, it means something. They going specifically what they want and they getting it. They're getting these recruits, man. So I'm pretty sure he probably talked to Draylon and them too. How do I know this stuff? Because it's common sense. That's why. That's why it's common sense. Okay? It's common sense, man. So they got to land this kid here. If they land him, then it's just all the way up. It's all the way up at this point. It'll be a smooth transition of power. Shedeur's getting his suit together and going to the draft, and he's coming right in. Smooth transition. So, but here's the thing that we can't overlook here. He is still showing that he's committed to USC, though. And I remember Coach Prime saying these kids ain't committed to nobody. But see, here's the thing with this, though. He is committed to USC. Okay. And I heard somebody in a said that USC ain't got no bag. Son, common sense is only exercised by the wise. You don't have no common sense. They have a huge endowment. You need to go look it up. They got a rich alumni. You need to go look it up, son. You need to go look it up. Okay? They got a huge endowment over there, man. They got money. It's not coming down to that. I just told y'all that it's not coming down to the money. Because wherever he's going, he's getting the money. Wherever he's going. So that's not an issue. The money is not an issue. It's where he feel comfortable. So him talking to Shedeur, this might be the deciding factor. He's actually talking to somebody that's going to be potentially the #1 pick taken. And now he can call him anytime he want now. That means something. Because he don't take advice from me. You got to take advice from somebody that's doing it. And that's Shedeur. Now he can call Caleb too, I'm sure. I'm sure he can call him too. That means something too. Now, make no mistakes about it. He's a Heisman Trophy winner. First pick. So he got him in his Rolodex and he got Shedeur. Shedeur has if you want to talk about NILs, if that's important for some people, sometime it is. Okay, NILs. Look at his NIL package valuation. Look at Travis' NIL valuation. Okay. I'm just singling them two out because, people like talking NILs. So Coach Prime and his system, they have the ability to make you get some NILs all over the place. Other schools have that ability too. Don't get me wrong. Because some people say, well, other schools can do it. They can. But here's the but though. Yes, other schools are doing it, but how come Shedeur is higher than everybody else's? If other schools are doing it. Other schools are doing it, but his is higher. So that makes a difference. So if I'm sitting down with, if he was part of my family, I'm like, listen, we got to make a business decision here. First of all, are you comfortable here? First of all, okay. Are you comfortable here? We would have to talk to some of the professors as well. You know what I'm saying? And make sure everything. Do you like the campus? Do you see yourself going here? Do you feel comfortable? Did the coaches make you feel comfortable? Yes. If you check that all off, yeah, okay. Now, we got to look at the business aspect. Now, Shedeur has the highest NIL valuation. This is what this school has produced. I'm giving Colorado the credit because Shedeur is there. But really it's the Coach Prime system. So let's just say Coach Prime system. Colorado ain't got nothing to do with it. Let's say Coach Prime and his system. His system is put in place for that kid to get the highest NIL valuation. So he probably can do the same for you because he's losing Shedeur and Travis. Okay, so now he's developing more stars. He's already developing Jordan Seaton. He's developing all the others that's coming in. Okay, if you want to do social media, you might want to consult with Travis about that because Travis is really good with social media. See, so he has a lot to talk. There's a lot to talk about here. In this school, I know people saying, "Oh, this is not the biggest program." Yes, it is. Don't sit up here and argue with me. I just told you, I give you common sense. I don't got a whole big presentation here. I don't been around the sun 40 plus times. Ain't nothing new under the sun, except for what Travis is doing. Playing all them snaps. Other than that, there's nothing new under the sun. I've been over 40 plus years. So I'm giving you 40 plus years of what I know. That's what I'm doing. I ain't got no gimmicks up here. Somebody said I need a producer. I said, go, your mother need a producer. Don't sit up here and talk to me. I'm a grown-ass man. Don't tell me what I need. Talking about I need a producer so I can sit up here and satisfy him. And then for that other dude that came into my Max Beach thing last night, and you saying, I hope, it said, Max, are you laying on your stomach? If I see you up in here, I'm putting you on this Summer Jam screen. You too old to be sitting up here coming on to me. I don't want no grown-ass man coming on to me. So you take yourself somewhere else. If I catch you up in here, I'm going to get you. I'm going to have to slow the show down, and I'm going to get you. Asking a grown man, is he laying on his stomach? Now, I blocks you from that other channel. And every channel I go to that I got, here you come. Every channel. And I told you before, my email is for business inquiries only. Okay? It ain't to see how I'm doing. It's for business inquiries only. And my Instagram is the same. Or if you got a story for me or something like that, go hit on somebody else. You too, first of all, you're an old ass man. And that ain't my cup of tea, man. Go take yourself somewhere else, man. We sitting over here talking about sports. If I catch you up in here, it's going to get ignorant. Just letting you know that. Sorry, guys. I just had to make an announcement real quick. I got a stalker. Why can't I have a woman stalker, man? Why can't I have that? Why I got to have a man stalking me, man? All right, let me get back to it. And I know Coach Prime had this thing saying, why do you entertain the negativity? Listen, it comes to me. And I'm down with the funk. You know what I'm saying? You're going to come with me, I'm going to give it to you. And that's just what it is. Sometimes you can't ignore negativity. Sometimes you can't. You got to go get it. You know what I'm saying? You got to let these people know, man. Don't sit up here and try to hit on me, man. Talking about my laying on my stomach. Nah, you can't ignore that. You got to get with it. You got to let them know, like, nah, man, go somewhere else with that, man. With that Diddy stuff. Go somewhere else with that Diddy stuff, man. Now, let me get back to it. So now, you know, guys, when you get to be my age, you don't really care at this point. You see what I'm saying? I just tell it like it is, like how I see it. And I don't care. People constantly hit me up. Oh, you need to do this. You need to do that. I don't need to do anything. I need to do what I'm doing. All right. I'm telling you, everything I'm telling you is coming true. And then some guys, like I said the other day, tomorrow, Shedeur not going to be there. It's an official visit. It's going to be the recruiters and the coaches. Shedeur ain't going to be there. I said, yes, what are you talking about? He ain't going. He better be there. What are you talking about? They trying to land this kid. Yes, he got to be there. And look at him. He right there, giving him the keys. So that's a powerful picture right there. I like that right there. He's giving him the keys. Now, what is he giving him the keys to? He giving him the keys. He's giving him the keys to the team, man. That picture is saying you up next. I'm your big brother and you up next. Oh, I love this picture right here. I love it. I love this picture, man. And see how he got the hoodie on like he Yoda, yo. Like he from the Dagobah system. He like Yoda. He was like, listen, you know how Yoda used to wear the hoodie? Listen, man, you up next. I love that right there. I love that picture. As soon as I woke up, I saw that because I slept in. I saw that. I said, okay, they cooking up there now. They going to get this kid. They going to get him. Oh, they going to get him. Shedeur, they going to be inboxing each other and this and that throughout the season. Oh, man. Yeah, they going to get him. They going to get him. They need him. It's something about going somewhere where you really appreciate it and need it. That means something. Okay? Just look at that right there. Look at that picture, man. I love it. Handed him the keys, man. Remember, I'm just a call away, little bro. I'm just a call away. Call me, inbox me anytime you need it. I'm right here. Big bro is right here. That's a big bro picture right there. That's a big bro picture. I love every bit of it. I love every minute of it. They gonna get him. Remember, I said it. And today is what, June 23rd. Remember, I said it. It's gonna be a major flip. We're now on flip watch. We're on flip watch now. We're on flip watch. That's the transition right there. I don't build the foundation. Now, son, go get it. I built the foundation. Now it's time for you to go get it. And under his era, he's going to go get it. I'm talking about Big 12 titles. Yes. Yes, I'm talking about Big 12 titles. I'm talking about deep in the playoffs. It's coming. It's coming. Remember I said, I just know. I could see it. I could see the writing on the wall. That's why. Carlton Britton, you know who I was talking about earlier, right? The guy talking about I'm laying on my stomach. You was in my live last night on the other page. I hope he don't come up in here because he's going to get ignorant if he do. You said USC has all the talent and has won since Reggie Bush. No. Don't bring up Reggie Bush because they did him dirty, yo. No, don't bring up Reggie Bush. Now he's welcome back at the campus and they gave him his Heisman Trophy back, but they did that kid dirty, man. So don't use Reggie Bush. Nope. Don't start using him now because they welcomed him back and gave him his Heisman Trophy back. Nope. USC should have stand on it. Like, I'm not taking nothing away from him. Even though The NCAA, you know, that's a different story. But what do you mean he's not allowed to come on campus? Y'all didn't have him for a while. Did you know that Reggie Bush wasn't allowed to come on campus? Come on, man. Now use somebody else. You talking to somebody that know what happened. Reggie was great when he was at USC. Great. Yes, he was. But that is the past. We're now in 2024. Okay. He got Shedeur right there. That means something. No, he giving him the key. That's a key. That's a proximity key. It's not like a regular key. It's a proximity key to something exotic. That's what that is. It's a proximity key. It's not jewelry. I don't see this kid wear a bunch of jewelry. He's not a jewelry kid. I don't see him wearing a bunch of jewelry. I've seen his pictures and stuff. He don't wear a bunch of jewelry. He's not like that. See, everybody got their own taste. But it's something there, man. He's giving him the keys, man. That's Shedeur Sanders. You understand? He got a name in the game. Okay? So there it is. Yeah, he wasn't, yeah, Stacey, he wasn't even allowed on the USC campus. And there's, well, we had Reggie Bush. No, y'all diss Reggie Bush. If I was the president of that campus, I'd say, okay, yeah, y'all called us and all that. Okay, whoop-de-whoop. But he's still welcome here, though. And we're not taking his Heisman Trophy away. Period. We're not taking it away. Y'all could wipe it off the books. Y'all could do that. But we keeping his Heisman Trophy right here so everybody can see it. So y'all can wipe it off all y'all want to. That's what I would have done. I ain't kicking him off campus for what? Just because they got caught? Yeah, they did him dirty. So, you know, you got to use somebody. I could see if you use Matt Leinart. Damn. You could have used Matt Leinart. You could have used OJ. You could have used Keyshawn Johnson, or you could have used somebody else. You could have used Al Cowlings or something like y'all don't even know that. You know, he played there too when OJ was playing. I don't remember that. I wasn't around then, but I just know the history. But we potentially got a Heisman Trophy candidate right there. I don't care what. Like, I did a video yesterday talking about the top 10 Heisman. They got to be out of their mind. You know why? Because if you look at the stats alone, he should be on the list. So that list don't mean anything. I added them too. I said, you on 3 and all, y'all don't matter no more. Y'all don't matter because y'all biased. You're not middle of the road reporting. You guys, all of you guys are biased. Okay, he need to be top on the list just because of the adversity he faced last year. He faced all that adversity and still threw for over 3,000 yards. I mean, he could have just packed it up after all them hits. Like, look, he could have went to the coaches and like, look, if y'all ain't gonna protect me, yo, listen, I got my career on the line here. Yeah, you said they got one good reporter. Yeah, he could have named Marcus Allen, that Damon. Marcus Allen. It's a bunch of other players he could have named. Ronnie, yeah, a whole bunch of them. He had to say Reggie Bush. I knew somebody was going to bring it up. That's why I was ready for it. Nah, they diss Reggie Bush. Hold up. We got somebody that want to come in here and get at me. All right, so he said Reggie Bush ban was part of the penalty at NCAA. I don't care what it was. He still would have been on that campus. Period. I said, y'all can't say he can't come on the campus. And you said, and you speak on, he said, and you speak on shallow bankruptcy being business. That means you don't understand business. That's what that's saying. You don't understand business. All right. So you don't understand business. He said, you talk on it being business, and what USC is was business too. Same thing. It wasn't the same thing. It ain't had nothing to do with bankruptcy that Reggie Bush wasn't at USC. Okay, so it's not the same thing. Eye for an eye visuals. You better go somewhere else. You gotta come with something better. You know what I'm saying? Come with something better, or just don't type no more. How about that? Don't type no more and just sit tight. Sit tight. Okay, sit tight. Sit tight. What you sitting up here? You want to keep talking to me, man? What do you mean? I don't understand. Why you keep talking to me? I just said we're done. That's it. We're done. Just want to keep talking. Just want to signify. You know what you're doing? You signifying. You ever heard that before? You just let me stop. I'm wilding. I'm wilding eye for an eye visuals. I say he's sitting up here signifying. You just want to be signifying out here. Listen, man, I don't have no gimmicks. I'm just sitting up here talking. That's right. And my common sense is telling me that they're going to land this kid. Remember I said it. Oh, you know I always stand on business. I always do. That's why they don't like. That's why they'll watch, but they be sitting up here hating. They do. But I'm gonna keep sitting up here. I don't got no gimmicks, man. I don't. We're all different. All content creators are different. That's why you need a variety. Some people got the pomp and circumstances, and some people just giving it to you off living. I'm giving it to you just off living for 40 plus years around the sun. That's it. Okay. I'm giving it to you like that. Some people say, oh, you don't know football. You don't know the X's and O's and blah, 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 blah. I don't know all of the details about the X's and O's. I don't. I know enough. I know enough. But as far as how the plays are broken down and how the route running and all that stuff, no, you get that somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? That's why there's a variety. Okay? I'm sitting up here telling you, all this stuff is coming true, man. I told you Shedeur gonna be there. He had to be there. Had to. Yeah, he just want to sit up here and bring Shiloh name up. And we ain't even talking about Shiloh. He just want to bring that up. Just sit down somewhere. Stop signifying. He probably don't know what I'm talking about. That's an old country term. Stop signifying, yo. And then we got another one. Look at this. Look at this dude right here. This dude is sitting up in his house. He's so corny that he got to use another person's picture. Let me get you up out of here, man. Now you got to go somewhere else. Go to another page, man. Not over here. So I got to ban you. All right. So go ahead and put you in timeout. I'm just gonna put you in timeout. Just because you keep signifying. You said Coach Prime leaves. Where he go? We ain't talking about him leaving. This ain't the stream is about JuJu right now. We ain't talking about him leaving. Did you hear any stories about him leaving? The answer is no. Yeah, I don't have any patience for these guys no more. So they're gonna get timed out then banned. I don't like banning people, but some people got to get banned. I don't like banning because people entitled to what they want to say, but some people just want to get at you for no reason. Oh, that was a question for the person you put out. Oh, my bad, Richie. Sorry about that. Yeah, I put him out, Richie. But yeah, man, it's big recruiting weekend. They have other recruits as well. I've been reading the stories. Um, yeah, so this is a big weekend here for them, and why not? Why not come to CU? Look what CU did for Travis and Shedeur. Look how they put him in. Look how Coach Prime put him in position. He got the highest NIL valuation. No other team in the country could say that. No other team. I don't give a damn if you got a Heisman Trophy. You're supposed to have the highest, but they don't. So they working some magic over here. Okay, they working some magic. I'm not saying money is everything, but however, business is business. They working magic over here somehow. So there you go. So that makes a lot. You said winning vaults recruiting. Yeah, the winning coming. Yeah, that's coming, man. Remember, it was only his first year, and he was sick, had surgery, and all that. Get a man some time now. This year, he healthy. He healthy this year. So all that stuff is coming. It just takes a little while to build a team and build a program and turn it around. Remember, he inherited a mess. He inherited a mess. They ain't had no discipline. He went up in the meeting. They sitting up there listening to music. So he inherited a mess. So it's a lot you got to do to turn this thing around. Yeah, either go after a big time transfer. If they don't get JuJu, you had to get a big time transfer, or what other 5 stars is out there that's a star. But they got to have a star come in. They have to. Or the personnel in house is probably ready to go. They're ready to step up. So one of those things got to happen. They got to have a field general to come in. They have to keep this machine going. But this is a step right here. They since he's up there, it means something that he's up there. And this is his last visit. He made this last on his list. Yeah, so I'm saying right now we on flip watch now. This is flip watch. So flip watch. And yeah, that's about it. They had everybody, man, the fans, and yeah, that was something else. I had never seen nothing like that before. Like, and I've seen a lot of big name recruits over the years. I have never seen nothing quite like this. Never seen it. Like fans just saying, we need you. I never seen nothing like that. And I've seen a lot of major quarterbacks go through. You said Wade is a quality quarterback. Right. So you got some quarterbacks. And remember, we got Staub. He's a number 2 man. So you said stop being soft, Max. It won't end well for you. Oh, it won't end well for me. All right, let me get you up out of here. Yeah. Um, he don't know I'm a YouTube veteran. Man, I don't been through all types of sectors, all types of wars, so it's all good. So get up out of here, man. How y'all doing today? Oh man. How's everybody doing on this good day? Yeah, it's a good picture there. No telling what Shedeur saying to him. Like, yeah, man, we need you, bro. He always gonna be a part of the recruiting. Make no mistakes about it. As long as his father's there, he's there. He's always going to be a part of the recruiting. That's right. But yeah, this is it right here. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll say that because he still has a decision to make. And like I said, he's been to a lot of schools. So it's going to come down to where he feel comfortable. It's not the money, though, because I think it's going to come down to, I just like this place. I just got a good feeling about it. That's what I think. So we'll wait to see. But I say flip watch, though, just in case we don't flip watch. But he got a decision. All these schools after him, man. And like I said, Lincoln Riley, he has a history. Like, look what he did with Caleb Williams. I'll never forget it, man, when they were at Oklahoma. I believe it was Oklahoma. And Spencer Rattler was in the game at first, and they were just losing, right? And then Spencer Rattler went out the game. He used Spencer Rattler a little bit after that, but he went out the game and put Caleb in. And, man, they had a magical comeback. And the rest was history. They had a magical comeback. I remember that game. And then he took the job at USC, and Caleb followed him. And then Heisman Trophy. Then Heisman Trophy. And so, yeah, this recruit is very important to their program as well. He got to want to land this kid as well. So I heard about a lot of 5-stars dropping off. That happens, though. Every school get 5-stars dropping off. It just happens, But we'll see. We'll definitely see, man. But this is very competitive here. Very competitive. Some teams are probably offering him the world, man. But they got to be careful with that, though, because remember that other quarterback, Florida, offered him the world, and they got burned for it. They're going to have to pay him, too. That kid that they offered that money to, they're not going to have to pay him all of it, but they're going to have to pay him a lot of it because they had a contract. And up there, they're going to have to pay. They're going to have to eventually settle out and pay the kid that money, even though he's not even playing there. So you got to be careful with that. If you promise it to him, you got to give it to him. Yeah, his history in developing a quarterback is pretty good. Look at Shedeur. His first quarterback he has developed could potentially be number one. Yeah, they pulling out all the stops, Elijah. They pulling out all the stops, right? I have never seen nothing quite like this. They pulling out all the stops. He got his own burger. I mean, they going the distance here. Because they gotta have another star come in. You heard Rashada dad, a scam. Well, I don't know. I don't know where you heard that. I don't like to get into nothing like that. That heard stuff. I heard this. I heard that. You said artists who ripped off. Yeah, I don't know about all that. I just know right here. Look at that picture, man. Look at it. You think Yeah, they got Seaton. That's a really good look. So he gonna only continue to develop. So yeah, man. Yeah, SWFL agent. Yeah, the stars is not the end all, but I have seen this before. Let me explain my position on this. Not just because he's a 5-star and all that. I have seen everything has been done already. I've seen it all. I've seen Michael Vick when he was a freshman. That's what he remind me of. And anytime somebody remind me of somebody, they go on to be a star. I'm almost never wrong. Almost never. This is just the second year of me reporting on sports, but no, I'm almost never wrong when it comes to a star. He's a star. Jordan Seaton is a star. I remember Orlando Pace growing up watching Pace play, and how he was getting a lot of attention because he's a 5-star. You know, I don't even know if they had 5 stars back then, but he was getting a lot of attention. Some players are just ready. They're very rare, but they're ready to go. Trent Williams, you know, he Jersey, you know, I remember Trent. But some players are just ready to go. They're rare though. But everybody in the world know who they are. He's one of them. They're like in the less than 1 percentile. And I go back for a minute and try to figure out how are these people that ready? Because you know they only went on a high school level. It's just that they just have a gift and they stand out from the rest. Now you do have other players, like you said, they weren't 5 stars coming in, but it takes time for them to develop. But when they do develop, they turn into stars. Okay, so you have those players too. And then you have some players, they were just products of a small high school. They didn't have the money to go to these camps, right? But you know you have 5 stars out there that nobody knows about, and they're not even labeled 5 stars, but they're 5-star pluses. That's the job of the recruiting, to go find out where these kids are. And the reason why it's like that is because maybe they didn't have the money to go to the camps. Maybe the school was small, different things like that. Sometimes they might have, they're not where they're supposed to be academically, so they have to go to JuCo to get their grades up. Those kids are out there. So that's the recruiter's job to go find these kids. Now, but then you also have the cream of the crop. These kids were just born with a gift. I call them prodigies, like a Michael Vick, like a Air McNair. These kids, we knew they were going to be good coming out of high school. You knew they were going to be good. They were on the fast track to the NFL. Not every person is like that. Like Orlando Pace was like that. And, you know, the list goes on and on. And I've seen these quarterbacks come and go. Like, I've seen them. I'm like, okay, this one, that one. I remember Michael Vick's cousin. His name is Aaron. Hold up. Aaron. I forget his name. It's Aaron something. He played with the Saints too. He had a lot of billing coming out of high school, right? But not quite like his cousin Vick. And also Marcus Vick. I remember people were praising Marcus Vick when he was coming out of high school. I said, nah, he's not like his brother. This is different. He's good, but his brother was a step above him. Yeah, Aaron Brooks. Thank you. So I know the look. I got an eye for it. This kid is it. He's a step above the rest. It's just he was born with it. It's just you can't explain it. It's just some people you can't explain. Just like I remember Chris Webber. I mean, they knew that he was on the fast track to the NFL. I mean, to the NBA out of 6th grade. They had already knew. There's some people you just know. So that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, they happen to be labeled 5 stars, but that doesn't mean anything. It's something else they have. This is God given. I never forget what Mayweather said after a fight. Some people got talent and all that, but I'm gifted. There's a difference. God gave me this gift. These kids are gifted. So that's what I'm talking about. Travis is gifted. He's gifted. So that's what set him above the rest. Some of the stuff that he's doing, you just really can't explain because he just do it. It's just how he was wired. So that's what I'm talking about. And some of these players, like I said, they're around the country. You see them at other schools, but it's a competition to get them. It's very hard to get these kids. That's why I'm saying that it's now that JuJu's up there, they have the opportunity. At least all you need is an opportunity, and they have the opportunity to talk to him again, and that means something because he don't have to be there, you know. But for some reason, he coming back. And I think what really could seal the deal here is number 2 talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out with him. Like, yo, come through the house. Hang out with me. That means something. You know, like that. So we'll see. But yeah, these kids are very, very rare. To find a kid like it's very rare. Like to find a Peyton Manning. It's very rare to find a Peyton Manning. But you knew he was going to be good out of high school. But these kids are rare. So he's a rare type of situation. You know, like that rare basketball card. Very rare. That the centering is just right. You know, everything is just right on that card. It's just the centering and everything is just right. The edges are crisp. Then they minted a number 10. Yeah. Yeah, he's a number 10, man. And then you have some players that's just very rare. They call one of ones. That's what Travis is. He's a one of one. You never see another one like it. So those players are rare too. You know, you're never gonna see another Peyton Manning. Never gonna see it again. If you were lucky enough in your life to see him play, you were lucky. Because you'll never see a quarterback call that many audibles and all that type of stuff. You'll never see it again. Never see that again. You'll never see, probably in a while, another player play that many snaps like Travis. So that's why I've seen them all. So when somebody come and they remind you, because every now and then you'll have a player come along, you're like, okay, that reminds me, you know. So that's what this kid is. Because I was like, what's all the hype about? So I started watching this film. I tried to find a lot of film that I could find on him. Like, what's the hype about? And then I was watching that other kid that transferred to LSU. Oh my God. Yeah, he gonna be a star too. I'm sorry that Colorado couldn't get him, but he gonna be a star too. There's a couple quarterbacks out there. This is gonna be the year of quarterbacks coming out of high school. It's gonna be a year. It's at least 5 that I see that these kids are gifted. So this is the year. There's a couple receivers out there too. I'm looking at. But a lot of them they haven't committed yet. But you know, they probably can go to those big programs and whatnot. But yeah, man. Like Coach Prime, like he was playing. He's what you call a one-on-one mint. He's a one-of-one mint. Like you will never see that again. Ever. You'll never see a player like that again. Never. I have not seen it yet since he retired. I have not seen somebody come close. Some people argue Devin Hester. No. Not seen nobody come close to that. I remember one time and I was watching it, man, in Giants. I think it happened in Giant Stadium. Bill Parcells had warned that kicker, do not kick to him. Please don't. He warned them because they had a timeout. And what happened? I don't know if he pooched the kick. It went right to Prime, yo. and he was high stepping at the 50-yard line. I think he was a little past the 50. He was already high stepping already. And they in the camera panned to Bill Parcells' face. He's like, God damn. I told him not to kick it to him. And that was in the fourth quarter when everybody tired. So you'll never see that again. 1 of 1 meant. Never see that again, man. Never see a Bo Jackson either. Like, those players are rare. But yeah, man. So hopefully they'll land them. I think they have a real strong opportunity now. There's something about that picture right here. Something about it. You kind of feel like Cam and JuJu want to be a package deal. You said Prime ended Cannell's career as well with the interceptions. He intimidated a lot of quarterbacks. A lot of quarterbacks didn't want to throw his way. So what he used to do was he used to like decoy, acting like he's not guarding the receiver, and he really is. And to get them to throw his way. Yeah, man. Yeah, he had a knack to get that ball. He was a game changer. Then every now and then they put him on offense. And he'll come up with a big play like that. You said they played for the same 7-on-7 team. We'll see what happens. You trying to see they land them both. There's a couple players out and good quarterbacks out there on the rise. By the time his draft come up, there's going to be a lot of quarterbacks in that draft too. But yeah, it's a lot of good prospects out there right now that's really gifted. So we'll see. But the crazy part about it is, if those that don't know, if you're not from the VA area, we had a Vic before Michael Vick. It was Iverson. He was the Vic before Michael Vick. And if he had played football, and I honestly believe if he had played football in college, he would have been a football player. He was a better football player than he was basketball. That's the crazy part. Yep. He was doing all the stuff that you see these quarterbacks doing now. He was doing that in high school back in the 90s. Back in the early 90s, he was doing it. That was a crazy time, man. He flicked the ball 50 yards. He was doing it all. Ronald Curry as well. Ronald Curry, but he went on to play where he went to North Carolina. And then he tried to go Ronald Curry was good, but he wasn't like Iverson though. He was a highly touted quarterback as well, two-sport athlete. He also played baseball, but he wasn't quite like Iverson. Iverson was like, he was the best quarterback in the world at that time. It was no other quarterback better than him. And also he was faster than Michael Vick. On top of it, he was faster. It was almost like watching him was almost like a computer game. It wasn't real what you were seeing. And then also he played both sides of the ball. So he was Travis before Travis. He played both sides of the ball. On top of it. If you need him at DB, he played DB. If you need him at wide receiver, he did that. If you need him punting, he even punted the damn ball. It was crazy. Even ran back punts too. It was crazy to see him play back then. Basketball was secondary, even though he was Mr. Basketball as well. And he won the states in basketball. But basketball was secondary. Football was his sport. He was supposed to go to North Carolina, but things happened and he had got locked up, and then he got a pardon by Governor Wilder at the time. He pardoned him. And then his mother went to Georgetown to speak to the late John Thompson. It was like, hey, can you take my son? He said, yeah, I got him. And I never forget this, man. John Thompson was one of my favorite coaches ever because he loved the player before basketball. It was a game where they were calling him Jailbird during a game. And then Coach Thompson, he called a timeout and he talked to the refs. He said, listen, we about to call this game if you don't get this under control. I'm gonna get my players out of here. I never forget he did that. And they got them, the fans that were doing, they got him up out the game. He was like, my player is not going to go through any abuse. We're going to stop this game and we're done if you don't get it under control. And they kicked those people out. And I remember, I never forget it. And then obviously he was the first player under the John Thompson era to leave early. He was the first because John Thompson graduated everybody. So he was the first to leave early under the John Thompson era. He was the first. And John Thompson was okay with it. I already knew he was ready, man. In that tournament, he dunked over Marcus Camby. Oh, Lord. I knew it was over. I knew he was leaving. Some players are just too good for college. He was too good. He had to leave because you don't want him to get hurt. Shaq was the same way. Shaq, coach at LSU, was like, you have to leave. I can't have you here. I can't risk you getting hurt. So some players, they had to leave. Tim Duncan was like that too, but he stayed. He stayed all 4 years. But yeah, Iverson, he had a hell of a story. But he was the best. Let me tell you this. I have seen Vic, Curry out here. I've seen even the quarterbacks now, Shedeur. Iverson was better than all of them. That's how badass he was. Like, he was before his time. Never seen nothing like that. Never seen no quarterback that electrifying. He was more electrifying than Michael Vick. That's the crazy part. He had to have like 4.2 points, 4.2 something speed. Had to. But, you know, the history is history now. But that's like and there was another quarterback from Jersey. He was really good, but then he got in trouble. You didn't hear about him no more. A lot of that happens too. Just like the best basketball player in the world never got a chance to play. It wasn't Jordan. It was two better than him, but they never got a chance. One got killed, and the other one got killed. Benji got killed, and the other one drug overdose, and another one he went to jail. They were all better than Jordan. Earl the Goat, Man the Goat, was he was way better than him. Way better. My dad used to tell me he had went to the Rucker. That story is true. Him grabbing the top of the backboard. I'm like, yo, it must have been the drugs or something. How you do that? And he was only like 6'2". How you jump that damn far? Yeah, Lynn Bias. Don't get me wrong. Jordan is good too, though. Don't get me wrong. But he would have had some competition. I mean, he had competition, but he would have had even more. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, when I see players come along like Shedeur and stuff, I can see certain things that they have that I know that's going to translate on the next level. See, Shedeur is the type of person when he need ultimate protection, and he going to burn you. Yeah, David Thompson was like that too. I seen film on him. That was before my time, but I seen film on him too. Jordan said about his brother. Yeah, Jordan, believe it or not, on Laney, on the high school basketball team, he got cut. Imagine that. Jordan got cut, dog. They cut Jordan. And he never forgot it. He said that's what burned it. That's what did it for him. Hey, T. Nicole. Yeah, ain't that picture nice? Shedeur handed him the keys, T. Nicole. Look at that. He handed him the keys. He said, son, this is yours now. I'm getting ready. I don't have much longer here. I only have a few months left. But this is yours. I love that picture, man. That, I'm telling you, I don't know if he committed yet, but we on flip watch. Remember I said it. No. You know how Coach Prime is the ultimate at this media thing. They gonna keep this close to the vest here. If he said, no, coach, I'm coming, man. He's all right, kid. We're gonna keep this close to the vest because I want to protect you now. Because remember, if he is committing, they gotta protect him. So I would say keep it close to the vest and don't say nothing else. And when it's time for the national day or whatever it is, then you say you coming. But no, don't even say nothing now. Because you can't really read him on his social media because he's friendly anywhere he goes. He's appreciative of the visit. You know, but if it is, keep it close to the vest until it's time to announce. Because it's fierce out here. Even though, let's say if he commit today, them schools still gonna be on his trail. They gonna up the ante. Like, listen, we're prepared to offer you $10 million a year. I mean, something crazy. Something crazy. But it ain't about the money, I don't think. It's gonna be where he's comfortable at. But it's something about Shedeur talking to him that's powerful. That was my son. I'm like, damn, Shedeur sitting up here talking to him. Son, what do you think? What's Shedeur telling you, man? What are you talking about? And Shedeur, he got a chip on his shoulder too. He quiet. He gonna go crazy this year. All he needed was a line that cares. That's all he needed. That cares about blocking. He got it this year. Yeah, he gonna tear it up this year. I'm telling you, he is. Yeah, they'll throw everything at him, T. Nicole, but he's gonna get all of that and more if he go here. He'll get all that and more. But yes, they will throw everything at him. Son, we already have a condo for you. You can just sign the deed right here. It's yours. Okay, son. We got the condo overlooking the beach. You can sign here. What do you mean? It's mine. It's yours. We're giving you the deed. It's already paid for. But we're giving it to you, giving the property to you, okay? We have a package of $5 million a year. Okay. $5 million a year. Okay, so we can break that down how much that is per semester. Okay. So we got that for you. It's a lot of stuff they might offer, but if it was me though, I'm like, I don't know. I can't say if it was me because I'm not him. I don't know. That's up to him. So whatever he decided to do, it's what it is. Oh, them NILs, he has the highest NIL evaluation. No other school has that. No other school can say that. And they got Arch Manning over there. He's got a higher evaluation than Arch Manning. Yeah, they would have to keep this close to the vest if they got the kid to protect them. Because now I would say to him, kid, we have to protect you now because we know how the media is and different stuff like that. And what I advise you to do, son, don't listen to the news. That's what I would say. Don't listen to the news at all. Don't read the comments. Don't listen to the news. That's it. Go on about your season, and that's it. We'll go from there. You said well off can't show any recruiting videos. Only players can release footage. But whatever it is, You know, he stays within the rules. He know what to do. Whatever he release, he know he can release it. Even if they try to mess with his no, this is a kid here that they can't even mess with his rankings. They can't. He just gifted. At that point, they just okay. They're letting the world know they're hating. At that point, if his ratings drop, don't matter. Don't matter. Travis ratings didn't drop because you couldn't drop Travis ratings. Some players you just can't do it. You just can't drop it. They ain't dropped Travis, even though he went to Jackson State. You just can't drop his ratings. But imagine what they saying to him. Look what we did with Shedeur and Travis. Okay. We can do the same for you. We have the program. We know what to do. We need you, son. Hey, could you imagine? I know now some people saying the Hall of Fame, the Gold Jack, they ain't got nothing to do with it. Yes, it do. Yes, it does. Imagine somebody don't reach the pinnacle of the sport and saying to you, we need you, son. What you need, that'll do something to me. I'm like, you need me, coach? I need you, son. Oh man, I'm locked in, man. You hear what I'm saying to you? I'm locked in. I'm ready to go. And I heard, I don't know if this is a rumor, somebody confirm this for me or not. Is he working out with Shedeur's quarterback coach? Yeah, Farrakhan up there too, right? I heard he is up there. Quint, what's his name? Quinnell Exxon. So I don't know if that's true or not. If he working out. Oh, he is working out with Shedeur. Okay, then. Okay. The writing's on the wall. The writing's on the wall. Just say, see, the writers do know about this. They know about it. They know he working out with that. If he working out with the quarterback, that's saying something right there. But it's not confirmed yet. But if he is, I haven't seen him working out with him. But if he do work out, when they got to keep that close to the vest. I don't want that. They don't need that. They don't need to let that out. But if it is true, it's true. Okay, that's cool. But that's the writing on the wall right there. That means Shedeur already got a relationship with this kid. They just offered JuJu Center at Carrollton High School in Georgia. Oh man, yeah. I only been in Carrollton one time, Carrollton, Georgia. My ex was going to college up there, grad school, the University of West Georgia. That's in Carrollton. That's the only time I've been up in that city. But yeah, they should show Shedeur's coach at the elite camp. Okay. Yeah, that's something there. Look what he did with Shedeur, man. He got a hell of a resume. He got a hell of a resume. He got Cam Ward. Like, look, son, I got Cam Ward sitting over there too. I work out with Cam Ward over at Miami. Okay. We got Cam. We got Shedeur. We got the Virginia Tech quarterback. Oh, he got a lot of quarterbacks. Yeah, I see the writing on the wall now. And I know the writers see it too, but trust me, they're gonna be hating. They're gonna be hating, man. But it's all good. Don't matter. It don't matter. Yeah, he is young. So this is, you got to take that into account. He got a hell of a decision to make. Yeah, SMU too, Stacey, right. He got him too. And that's a pretty good quarterback. He said his high school wide receiver was with him on a visit. He got this one receiver on the team. I was looking at, I can't remember his name. That might be him. Man, he was he looked like he was a pretty good receiver. I was watching some of the players around him. So yeah, it might be he coming with some people. You see what I'm saying? So that'll help out the foundation as well. And then we also got some hell of a recruits there now that's getting ready to get their thing started. You got Cam up there, and I like that Hood guy, man. I've been watching some film on that Hood guy. Oh man. Well, they got some talent up there this year. You hear me? They got even more talent. So we gonna see. Yeah, he played at SMU with Bucky. Yeah, they getting ready to rock the football world again. And then I can't wait. They're gonna come out with their video. You know how Coach Prime do. You thought I was done? I could see what Coach was gonna do. He gonna look at the camera. Y'all thought I was leaving, huh? No, I'm just getting comfortable. I told you I was just getting comfortable. I'm not leaving. I'm not going anywhere. Yes, Shedeur is going to the NFL, but I'm still here. I'm just getting comfortable. And then he just gonna laugh and walk off. That is really gonna get that goat. You hear what I'm saying to you? And I'm here for it because I know I need to leave the negativity alone, but I can't. I gotta respond to them articles. I got to. I am. I got to. I gotta respond. I gotta respond. You thought he was leaving? Okay. Oh, he's just getting comfortable. Right? He was just getting comfortable. That'll be after the announcement. Because see, remember, after that announcement, you're gonna have even more announcements. Because I tell you, the floodgates getting ready to open. And the transfer portal, wait till the next transfer report. It's just gonna be ridiculous. Now, you see what I'm saying? Now you have because I know everybody keep talking about these major. He's gonna be compete with the major programs pretty soon. Just a matter of time. Yeah, that Seton IMG pipeline looking good, right? You said, no, we need the smoke for all these niggas. It's hard though. I can't respond to them all. It's hard because them articles come out left and right, so I can't get them all. I just picked the best one. I can't get them all. And just like what's the Josh Pate? That's another one. That's another one. He said, yeah, but we need to be talking about when Prime is leaving 5 to 15 years from now. What the hell? Anything can happen in 5 to 15 years. We all might not be here. What are you talking about? We talking right now. See, he put that out there. I've been watching him too. That's another one. He's a part of, it's a whole system here. It's a whole system here. My boy Black, you know how Black come on every now and then. Y'all don't like Black. He ran into Larry Merchant at the in Santa Monica yesterday, and he filmed him. And they were talking about a few things about the script. And he asked him, he said, is there a script in sports? And Larry looked at him and said, okay, interview is over. He said that. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, there's a script in place. And it's a machine in place. And I had said before that he is potentially going to ruffle that machine because he's there now. He's not a new kid. See, remember, Coach Prime is not a new kid on the block. Okay, this is a different situation here. Even though he's considered, in Power 5 football, a sophomore coach. But in actuality, he's not. It's different. You can't say he's a rookie. He's not. He's not. I don't want to keep going too far into this, but these kids relate to him, if you know what I mean. They relate to him. They don't relate to a lot of these coaches, man. They relate to him. And that's a big thing, right? He know how to speak their language. And the only thing that's holding him back is the money. Colorado's going to have to come up off this money. Okay, whatever that back end money is, y'all going to have to go find it. Because if y'all got that money, y'all getting ready to get all the people in the portal, all of them. And that's what they worried about. They worried about that. That's the main thing. Because you wonder, why is all this hate going on? He ain't do nothing to nobody. No, he didn't do anything to nobody. He didn't. But I'm just telling you, he has a potential. See, he's now competing with their stars. See, when he was at Jackson State, he couldn't compete with all the five stars. You know, he got Travis. But now he got the platform where he can compete for their recruits. This is an old system that's been in place even before he started playing. Everybody talked about Bear Bryant and all that. It goes back that far. And we know Bear Bryant had some stuff with him, but I'm not going to get into it. He sure did. And the list goes on and on and on. Okay, I can even go back to when this wasn't even integrated. I can go back. That system has been in place that long. Okay? He came along and he can shake things up now. And this is the time to shake it up because of this whole transfer portal thing. It's a new wave now. So it's interesting to watch. I'm watching a moment in time. This is like history. It's a moment in time. And Bucky is a documentarian. He's actually a documentarian. He's documenting a moment in time that eventually 10, 15 years from now, they're going to come back to that footage. So and the crazy thing is he's documenting everything. Okay. So yeah, it's a moment in time that we're witnessing. And that's what I say. Yeah, the college football has already changed. Yeah, that power goes back, Buck. I just said it goes back way before him. It went back. These coaches had a lot of power. Yeah, they did. They do have a lot of power. Just like when in the Saban area, he had a lot of power in Alabama. Peter, I'm telling you, ain't no more triggering no more. We in a new day and age, Peter. Ain't no more triggering up in here. Because the wrenches got triggers now, Peter. They itch you on the trigger. I'm just warning you. Husker, here come Husker Joe. You say he not good. Well, we on. Remember I said this. We're on flip watch now. Everything I'm saying, it seemed like it's coming to pass. And remember I said it. We're on flip watch. You guys would have said the same thing. Yeah. See, you can't come up here and trigger the host. You can't do it. Because we got to put you in timeout just for you to think about it. Damn, did I put the wrong? Okay, yeah, we put you in timeout just to think about it. Okay. The next time you are permanently going in the bushes. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to, because see, I believe you guys were sent. I honestly do. You guys don't go into any other live chat and try to disrupt things, but you do it here. I don't see you guys go nowhere else, but y'all come here. Okay. I don't know who sent you, but I'm on top of it. Okay. I am Kim Jong-un in the comment section. I got you. That's right. Oh, he went quick, fast, in a hurry. Casey, you must be from up north. That's a up north term. Quick, fast, in a hurry. You got to be from the tri-state. Let me see. Nebraska, you cool. You see, you a Nebraska fan. So you guys like to come over here because you guys are interested. See, Braska fan is almost a flip now. I might flip him. You know how they flip in JuJu? I might flip Braska to come to Colorado. He's interested. Husker Joe is interested too. That's why they over here. Jen, I might get him to flip. I might get him to flip because they see it. They see the writing on the wall. They see it. Oh, you from the South? Um, they they might flip, Jen. Husker might flip because he thinking about it. And what's the other guy that come over? Mike too. Mike is a brat, but he like what's happening over here. He like it because they got Braska channels. They got about 5 or 6 of them because I seen them go live, and I've been over there. But it's something about this right here, the excitement. They might flip. I might get them to flip. This might be the biggest thing right here in troll history. I might get them to flip. See, Peter likes to trigger. That's what him and what's his name like to do. They like to trigger. And I don't get it because Peter came on a panel one time and he seemed normal. That's why I'm giving Peter, as you notice, I delete his comment. I give him a chance. But he just mad. He mad. This right here, this JuJu thing is getting him mad. And we got to get to the bottom of it. Why is it getting him so mad? So, Peter, while you in timeout, you got about 2 minutes left. Think about what is it that is triggering you? Maybe I can have a session with you real quick to see if we can convert you. Because you can't keep living your life like this. Let me stop. I'm messing with him. Husker Joe, you might flip. I could see a flip coming, Husker Joe. Because you tired of that losing over there. You tired of it. It's okay to support 2 teams, Husker, even though it's unusual because you guys are a rival. But low key, you rocking with us. You are. Low key, you are. Peter has been pissed for months, and we got to get to the bottom of why he's so pissed. Because we got to free him up. No, he's a hater, but he's normal when he's on a panel. So something is triggering him. He's mad. It's like it's something going on. So we got to free him up. Maybe it happened when he was a kid. He saw Coach Prime. Coach didn't give him an autograph. Something happened. So we got to get to the let me stop. We got to get to the bottom of it. You said no freedom of speech. No, Hype, you got freedom of speech. Yeah, he don't like Prime. I think something, he might ask for an autograph, something. Because he from the Bronx. So he could have went to Yankee Stadium back when he was a kid when Coach Prime playing. Coach Prime said, I don't know, he probably told him to get lost, kid. I don't know what happened. We need to get to the bottom of it. Because he's from the Bronx, so, and he's a Yankee fan. So yeah, it might be, I don't know, we'll see. The people in the, I don't know, they're going to be haters like that. We got haters everywhere though, but yeah, man, this is setting the stage right here. That's a really good, seemed like he had a really good visit. They put together a really good program. It seemed like I'm just watching their, the news feeds on Twitter. It seemed like everything went really well, and that's all you can ask for with these recruiting visits. So a lot of work is put into these recruiting visits. So the recruiters staff is working extra hard and overtime for this. So you got to give them a shout out because they putting a lot of work in. And for the past couple seasons, they've been the #1 recruiting class. They've been #1. So they putting a lot of work in over there. So you said I'm from the BX myself, but I don't hate Coach Brown with a buff. No, it ain't about the Bronx. I'm just saying Peter's from the Bronx. And he just don't like nothing positive about this story. He don't like it at all. I just don't want him to lose sleep over this. He got to get his life together because we're in the thick of the summer now. All he got to do is go outside. That's it. Go outside, cut this stream off, and go outside. But I'm just joking. I'm just bugging, guys. I'm just talking. But yeah, getting back to the recruiting, everything seemed like it's going well for all the recruits up there. They're working extra hard. It's a very competitive situation trying to get these recruits in. The other schools are competing as well, putting their best foot forward. So, got to get the recruiters a lot of credit here. They're working extra hard right now, and their track record is so far is good. They number one in the portal and everywhere else. And Jordan Seaton, like I said, that was a huge recruit, huge. So they're doing really good. And like I said, the other freshmen that they were able to acquire is very impressive to me for a second-year program. Very, very impressive. So, and they're only going to go up from here. So they're just getting started. Yeah, he's doing it his way and it's working. And look, they hate it so much. They had a rumor that Coach, Rispers had got fired. You see how they doing? They trying to disrupt it any way they can. I didn't even hear that rumor. I wasn't on top of that one. But Life and Football cleared that up. He said, man, I talked to Risp. He's still there. I saw Life and Football talk about it. So he said he had to text them. He was like, man, I'm good. It's just the media. The media got to come. Look, they can't even come up with none. They got to be lying now. So that's just what it is. That's the platform they have. You said second year 4-8 program entertaining a possible 5 flip. Now that's special. Well, look what they have up there. Look at that picture. Look who's talking to them. Yeah, they trying to find anything right now. They don't try everything. They don't remember they talked about the tickets the players were getting. They even went that far. Look at the tickets they're getting. They can't even park right. Look at the tickets. He got a boot on his car. Look at him. Superstar can't even pay his tickets. They trying everything. Nothing's working. They can't. And the crazy thing is they can't get on Travis at all. They can't find nothing on him. So they leave him alone. Yeah, he's clean as the board of health. They can't find nothing on that kid. So that's the media for you. Yeah, not many 4-8 teams, but this team can just because of who they have up there. You said another story going to drop, another leak story. Yeah, I mean, even one of the naysayers that report on them, even he said the story was BS. A naysayer said it. Yeah. There's a bunch of players that weren't at the concert and they still on the team. So yeah, it's obviously BS. You say you never see Colorado players committing crimes. Oh, trust me, they would be on if that happened. They had a poor football player had a little fender bender because he ain't used to driving in the snow. He made TMZ. And I came out a video. Oh, that's quite simple. He ain't used to driving in the snow, and he just got his license. That's what happened. That's what happened. They tried everything. They said, "Oh my God, he's speeding. Look at the dash. Look at the dash at 80 miles per hour. Ain't the speed limit like 70 something? He only going 10 over. Damn." You know, but people just anything. They try to find anything. Anything. All the players catch strays up there. It's just that, you know, they got a new coach on the block that's making waves right now. You said the long snapper said he went home after spring game, went to sleep. He's still on the team. Talking about the governor. Yeah, that picture is sick, isn't it? That's a sick picture right there. That's the best. That's the best recruiting picture I've seen so far with him. The picture is just saying a lot. Like, here are the keys. I'm giving you the keys right here. You now have the keys. And he got the football in his hand. I'm giving you the keys. Got the hoodie on. And he's sitting in the chair. I'm giving it to you. You're next up. You said they have a coach that wear gold chains and it triggers. Yeah. He's always been wearing the gold chains, though. They're used to. He's always been wearing that. He's always been wearing the gold chains. Always. That's nothing. Always been wearing them. You said I'm trying to figure out why y'all think we really about to flip, though. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. So you trying to figure out why I have that opinion? I'm trying to. It's just like you have your opinion. I'm just trying to figure out why you saying what you saying. It's the same thing. I'm just giving my opinion. Yeah, I'm just giving my opinion. Anything else? Just giving my opinion, sir. All them other people got their opinion. I'm just giving mine. Oh, what's my reason behind it? That picture right here. I had went into some of my reasoning, but like I said, it's not really. It's just still really my opinion. But it's like look at what Coach Prime and his program was able to do with Shedeur. He has the highest NIL valuation. He's considered in the conversation as being the first quarterback taken in this upcoming draft. Look what he did with Travis' career. No other team can say that my player has the highest NIL valuation. He has a track record of building this quarterback here. That's a good step in the right direction. This team really needs him. He's going somewhere where they really need him. Look at all the fanfare up there. I have never seen no other fans make a burger and all that stuff, and they out there with picket signs talking about they want him. There's just a lot go into it. He has a relationship, allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't know for sure. He has a relationship with Shedeur's quarterback coach. The writing is on the wall there. And this was his last visit. I mean, why is he entertaining Colorado for? He got USC. He's committed to USC. There's a reason for it. So I honestly, just in my opinion, with all that, I think we're on flip watch. I honestly do. I think we're on flip watch. And also, he has a history of recruiting and flipping high profile players. Travis Hunter was the biggest. Jordan Seaton, even though he just he just selected Colorado, but I still think it was a flip though, because there was another major program that wanted to have him. So I still consider that a flip as well. Even though it's not a flip, he just committed. And then you had Kermani back in the day. He came on board. So these were some high profile players. And then Shedeur was considered high profile as well. And he went to Jackson State. Shiloh was high profile. He transferred from South Carolina. So he has that, even though those are his sons, I don't count them, but he has a history of getting people to flip, man. And they high profile. You can't tell me his parents didn't watch Prime growing up, man. They did watch him growing up. They did. They can't say that about no other coach in the world could say that. They watched him growing up, man. Because I watched him growing up. And I'm telling you, he was like Superman to us. He was like Superman. Everybody had his poster, everything. He was like Superman, man. It was crazy. So with all that said, it's something about having his presence around in that office. He closes the deal. So I'm thinking that we're on flip watch now. So we'll see if it comes true, you know. I wish they had some odds on this on the betting site, because I'll bet on it. I bet I'm on anything that he's coming there. Yep. But like I said, don't get me wrong. He has a lot of other programs in the running. Indiana is in the running as well, because of Coach Sunseri's son, Tino Sunseri. He has a good relationship with him. So that's why Indiana is on his list. I've been looking at this. Yeah. So this is his last visit, though. I'm sure he'll have others set up eventually. He'll go back again, and I'm sure USC is going to try to bring him back again. But yeah, that picture though. I'm going back to this picture, man. Shedeur getting ready to go to the first round. He got a first rounder right there with him. I don't care what these analysts are saying. Let me tell you something. Since covering this, these analysts don't know what they're talking about whatsoever. They just came out with their top 10 Heisman Trophy candidates, and the list is laughable. Laughable. He got better stats than some people on that list, and he not on the list. Travis not on the list. Yeah, it was laughable. Travis is on the cover of the game. Do you hear me? He's on the cover of the game. He's not on the list. Oh yeah, they have an agenda. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. So they don't matter. They don't matter. Even that old guy came out. He's supposed to be like a really good analyst for the draft and stuff. He even came out hating. Telling you, man. The old regime is we got a new person in now. New coach on board. So Saban retired. You said a bunch of idolizing going on in here. I'm not. So you just had to say that, Gerard. You want to be signifying? Let me see what you said. Ultimate Castle was high. Yeah, he was high profile. So then you just said a bunch of idolizing. Who am I? I'm not idolizing. I'm giving you common sense. I'm not idolizing. So you need to. Why don't you need to go back to the other channel, dog? Don't come over here. You need to go back. You need to go back. A bunch of idol. That's all you can come up with. That's all you could come up with, a bunch of idolize. That's all you can say. I just sit up here and say, well, I thought he was going to flip. Oh, he about to get off in a minute, Casey. If he say something else, he better get off. He'll get off in a minute. You'll see. Yeah, we just talking with what we think might happen here. It's not idolizing. Damn, he said idol. That's what the talking points of this other I'm not gonna say it. But we're not a hater channel over here. We're not hating. Now I do give my balanced opinion, but I'm not a hater. So, but occasionally you have them come in and say we're idolizing stuff like that. So don't be surprised if this kid flipped. That's all I'm saying to you. It's a possibility that he may flip now. And I know the football world is watching this picture. We have Houston, we have a problem. That's what they're saying over in USC right now. Houston, we have a problem. So we're going to have to get him back out here. Because if I was USC, he needs to come back. Or actually, better yet, we're coming to your house now. Son, we need you. Son, I will have Reggie Bush come with me, Matt Leinart. Who else I have come with me? Caleb, I know you with the bear. Can you get on this flight? All right, coach, I got you. Yeah, we coming to your house now. Okay. Son, they ain't gonna come to your house, son. I don't care what they said to you up there. I bet you they won't come to your house. You got to get dirty with. I bet you they won't come to your house. See, they all about for self up there. I'm telling you, that's how grimy I get. I'm like, listen, we at your house, and I'm telling you right now, we up the ante. We are prepared to pay you $10 million a year. Okay, 10 million, coach, 10 million a year. That's $30 million package. We have a $30 million package for you right now, son, and we're not going to tell the media about it. Okay. And it ain't going to be no situation where we'll come back later and renege. We got the contract right here. Okay, get your lawyers on board. We need to talk to your lawyers, have them look over the contract. Telling you, that's how they're going to get. That's how cutthroat this might get. Now, am I saying that it's all about the money? No. I don't know this kid like that. I don't know his family. It might not be about the money, but I'm telling you, they're going to offer him the world. They're going to try to. Son, we just pick out a condo. We got it for you. We'll pay for it. Courtesy on us. Because, a lot of this is a tax write-off for some of these people that donate. So they will go in the wishing well to make sure that he's well. So that's how competitive this is going to get. Because they see this picture. They're watching. And they're strategizing. Coach Riley, we got a problem. We got to up the ante. We got to up the ante because Coach Prime has a way of flipping people. All you got to do is go back to the history with Travis. Okay, so you really honestly think it's a situation where they're going to get him, coach. We're going to have to up the ante. We got to go to his house with this right now. And yep, that's what they're going to. I guarantee you somebody fly to his house. That's what they did with Caleb Downs. Now, a team like Ohio State, you would think they don't have to do that. They went to this man's house to seal that deal. So, yeah. But, yeah, it's just a whole big thing. Is it a gamble? I don't think so. I honestly think he is that gifted from what I'm seeing in the film. He's that gifted. He's far more developed than a lot of quarterbacks I've seen at that level. Far more accomplished, and his accuracy is off the charts. So yeah, he is the quarterback to go get. It's almost like getting Caleb Williams all over again. He's elusive. I was watching a film. I said, how much of an athlete he is. He is elusive, man. It's hard to sack him. He's very elusive. He got all those twitch moves like Caleb has. You know, them spin moves, all that. Them irky jerk elusive moves. He has it. So yeah, they're like, listen, we got to get this kid. We prepared to get him $10 million a year. That's just what it is. We don't want Colorado to get him, just so that they won't get him. We giving them this right here. And I'm telling you, let me see, what's 10 million after taxes? Because you got to factor in the taxes. What is that, about 6.5, 7, or something like that? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. If somebody do some quick math, that times 3 or 4, that times 3 or 4 after taxes. Yeah, you have to take that in count, Steve. The Cali taxes are harsh. So with the Cali, I'm talking about state and federal. How much is that? Can somebody calculate that real quick? The package is $10 million a year. Factor out state and federal. So it's around 6.5, 7. And that's not counting NIL opportunities. I'm talking about the back end money that they be offering these kids. So that's what he's looking at. Usually around 30%. Yeah. So you have to factor those taxes in. So this is what his family is going. Him and his family got to factor in here. 10 million is a lot, but you know, Uncle Sam they're gonna have their hand out. So, and then you got to factor in what is his major? Did anybody know his major that he's thinking about majoring in? Which school has the best program for that major? So stuff like that as well. Okay, because USC is a really good school. Colorado is too. It's just, I think, guys, I honestly believe this is going to come down to where he's comfortable at. So that's just how I see it. Yeah, that tax bracket. This is, yeah. So Boulder ain't cheap either. California is not cheap either. But what I noticed is they be giving players packages, because I saw what's the running back that just got drafted? He was living in a condo overlooking the views of the city. Caleb was too. That wide receiver, the one with the locks, he was too. It seemed like they got these high rises for him, that they have very nice views of the city. So they probably have something worked out with that building when they bought a bunch of property and put the players in there. Yeah, it's just going to come down to where he's comfortable at. And we'll see, man. But like I said, if they try to offer him that kind of deal and it's solidified with a contract, he got to factor in those taxes. So, and expenses as well. What kind of expenses he going to have? He going to hire a chef? Different stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think he's going to get fired, Reggie. He do have a huge contract. You said, by the way, USC is NIL broke. No, I'm not talking about NIL. I'm talking about collectives, the back end money. I'm not talking about NIL. The NIL deals will come to him wherever he goes. He's popular. He's known, you know. So yeah, the NIL's opportunities will come. I'm talking about that back end money. No, USC is not broke. There's no way they broke, man. I do not think that school is broke. You lived in Boulder for 10 years minus the time of the school. Crazy. I heard it is. You said all freshmen would be a death sentence? Nah, not really. They got some players on the team now that won't be freshmen. They gaining experience now. So no, he'll have definitely some upperclassmen on the team to balance it out. Yeah, USC has major donors. Go Bucks. I don't know what they talking about. Talking about they broke. No way. They got money up there, but you ain't gonna hear about it. That stuff we don't hear about, you know. Just like Oregon, they got money for days, that you don't hear about. The Nike and Phil Knight and all that. So yeah, they got money up there. But like I said, they gonna have to pull out all the stops now, because that pitcher, if I was USC, I'd be worried. Just that, because if you look at history, look at Travis. They got Travis to flip from Florida State. You hear me? Because I'm a Florida State fan. I just knew he was coming to Florida State. I remember that I was in the barbershop bragging about it. And it was like, yeah, he ain't going no Jackson State, dog. Because on the barber, he's supposed to know everything, right, about sports. You can't tell him nothing. I said, nah, I think he might flip. They said, nah, he ain't flipping, man. And what happened? He flipped. And then you know what he said? He had a hater response. You know what he said? Oh, Coach Prime paid him, dog. He went in his pocketbook and paid him, man. That's what happened, man. No, he wanted to play for the greatest cornerback in football history. That's what he said. He said he don't want the money. He want a gold jacket eventually. He's up there getting gold jacket advice. That's what he said he wanted. And he held true to it too. Travis could have went anywhere in the country. They would offer him millions of dollars. He stayed down. That's very rare, man. People to stay loyal like that and stay down. He stayed down, He said, I'm coming with you, coach. I got you. The most coveted high school college player on the planet Earth said he's still staying down. I don't know what they saying at me. They be talking some realness in that meeting. That's how they be getting these kids. They talk real. They talk real in the meetings. Like coach, like, listen, man, we can't prompt. We want you. We need you, kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sugarcoat now. We need you, kid. We need you. I'm not even gonna try to sugarcoat. I can't promise you the world, but I can promise. Look what we did with Shedeur NIL. Look at Travis, but son, we need you. And I'm being real with you. You can go anywhere in the planet. I respect that. But just know that you need it here. Trust me, that real talk does stuff to people. In a fake world now, we respect realness. We respect realness still. That's right. Now, son, you still gonna have to compete, you know what I'm saying? But son, we need you. Put it that way. Yes, sir. Imagine how the crowd gonna be cheering for him. They already going crazy over him now. Just imagine he get out there playing a true freshman. Oh man, he picked up where Shedeur left off. That's it. You said Travis is one of the highest sponsored fishers in the world. Oh yeah, he'll get you that bag. But see, Travis, he did a lot himself too. Now, see, the players got to do a little work on their end too. Travis is good with social media. He knows he's marketable. He knows how to talk, different things like that. He's a clean cut guy. All that matters. You see what I'm saying? He's very articulate. So all that matters. So a lot of it is on the player too. You see what I'm saying? But they can put you in position. So yeah. And this kid, young man, I've heard him talk. He's very articulate, very clean cut young man. So that's what they want. It don't always have to be a bidding war. They just say to him, look, son, we need you. We know people offering you the world. Son, we need you. I know people offering you the world, but we got something going on over here, son. Shedeur got the highest NIL valuation. Travis is on the cover of the game. I am proven to make stars. Trust me, son, we need you. And he just talk real to him and his family. Just talk real to him. That's all you need. That is enough right there. You said Travis is a whole package. Listen, Travis is a total package. I have, man, he's a rare. Not only is he a great athlete, he's very marketable. Look what he did to kids in his local community, get them sneakers. The kids love him. Look how them kids was asking for him. They love him. All that matters, as far as with the NIL opportunities. Are you a marketable person? Can you talk on camera? What is your image like on social media? Or do you keep a clean image? Travis is a gamer. He got the gaming community on his side. Look at his Twitch stream. Look at how many people in his Twitch stream. So he got all the people on Twitch. Okay. So yes, they put him on the game because he's a gamer. So a lot of this stuff was him. Yeah, he the total package, man. He is. You said it's naive to think it's not a bidding war. No, the reason why I say that is because Colorado may not have access to the money that some of these programs have. Some of these programs, they will go deep in the well and come up with $10 million a year. So that's what I'm talking about. So you got to go a little deeper into what I'm saying. Colorado was just flipping this thing around. They're just flipping this program around. They were going to have to go to their, the money in that situation, see if they can go get it. But sometimes it's not about the money. Because if it was about the money, they would have lost Travis. They didn't lose Travis. That's what I'm talking about, Dub Eastside. It wasn't about the money with Travis. Before Travis got there, they said that teams was offering him a few million a year to come there. Now, they're going to up the ante on JuJu. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's not about the money, it's about the relationship. Yeah, it's a powerhouse in the making. If they get the win, sky is the total limit. The floodgates are open, or the floodgates going to open in if he commits. The floodgates opening. Yeah, Travis Jordan Seaton. So yeah, he's been known to seal the deal with these players. So this is it right here. This is going to be, if I'm a betting man, this is a lock already. If I'm a betting man. But we're going to wait. Remember I said today, he's on his way. It's June 23rd. So I'm going to remember this live because I'm going to come back and say I told you so. So I'm going to come back and say I told you. But yeah, this is going to be, I'm not saying this. I don't want to say, I don't want him to hear this, but say like he telling me what I'm going to do. No, I'm going to say this. I feel like this is a lock. I'm not going to say I know because, he has to make that decision. I don't want to diss him. But I feel like this is a lock. I had to go live on this one. I had to. This is a lock, dog. I feel like it's a lock. I gotta watch what I say. I feel like it's a lock. Now, when Jordan Seaton, before he announced, he got me a little nervous at first because I ain't gonna lie to, he got me, but he was a lock. Now to hear him say it, he was always a lock, but he was playing around with the media. But you remember I was like, damn, we don't lost that kid, man. He got me there. He fooled me. Jordan Seaton, if you ever hear this, you did get me. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, guys, I feel like this is a lock. It's something about Shedeur with that picture, man. When I'm telling you, my first thoughts was when I saw this picture, they got him. They got him. Because remember in the last live chat, Mike, if you were here, remember I was saying it. I said Shedeur is going to be at this recruiting visit. Remember somebody here said, no, he's not. He's not going to be there. It's an official recruiting visit. Shedeur ain't got nothing to do with it. Look at that picture. So I was right. So let me put it all on the line now. It's June 23rd. It's something about that June 23rd, Michael Jordan, 23. Don't let me get gematria on you. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But I feel this is a lot. When I saw that picture, it's something about a future first rounder saying, "Hey, kid, you know, my dad needs you, man. My dad needs you. I'll feel comfortable leaving if you taking over the keys. I'm gonna feel comfortable with my decision to go to NFL." Listen, if he said something similar to that kid, that's like, you can't forget that. Money can't buy that. For somebody to say, "Yo, we need you," money can't buy that. I don't care if they offer me $10 million a year. Guess what? I'm gonna make it anyway with the NILs, because he got the highest NIL evaluation. Travis is a close second. So they are proven to get you the money elsewhere. So money ain't got nothing to do with it. It's something about somebody say they need you, and it's coming from them too. Yeah, that says something, man. That would flip me. I would flip, yo. I would flip. Look at Dub Eastside game. All he could do is just put smiley face because he know I'm right. He know I'm right. You said the Easter egg is in his jersey. I ain't DJH. DJH. I ain't even want to say it. I ain't even want to say it. Look at the jersey number. Now, you know what the haters going to say. Well, what about it, Max? What about his jersey number? Look at it. Look at it. Look at the jersey. You said Brandon David Swain just signed a big NIL deal with Kendrick Perkins Company. Nice. And you know they got the straight hand suits up there too. And yeah. Yeah, look at that jersey. Can anybody figure it out? Look at the number. Can anybody figure it out? Let's see if anybody figure it out. Because I'm not going to tell you. Listen, dog. They even got, hold on, let me see. I gotta take this off. Give me a second. Uh-oh. Hold on, let me go to his Instagram. And then I'm gonna get off this site. Get off this one. I got too many ones. Let me see. Yep. Let me see, not that one. Oh, I'm back at his Instagram. No, that's not what I wanted. Hold on, let me go back to his Instagram. Yeah, here we go. Hold up, am I there? All right, here we go. The story is no longer available. Look at that. He's showing that. You see what he's showing? Oh man. Yeah, this a lock, yo. I'm just telling you. It's a lock. And he said perfect timing. With the clock and the eyes. Scope, yeah. They wigging on us now. He said perfect timing. Yeah, I mean, when he go to other schools, he do post he do post wait, why is this like this? Hold on one second. I'm sharing this actually twice. Okay. Yeah, when you can see on his Instagram when he go to other schools, here look, he posts everything. So it's like it's kind of hard to get a read on him because when he he has a good time wherever he is. He's appreciative for being there. And then he put here, let us cook. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know. He posted Coach Prime there. See, he said headed back to Boulder. So wherever he goes, he posts. This was way back when I believe this is like one of his first visits when he went to Colorado, maybe his second. So he posted that. He's been all over the place. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. But this right here, man. I'm back, Shedeur. I'm back. That's what we talking. Perfect timing. Yeah, I just went past it. You talking about the Indiana visit? Yeah. It's the guitar. Yep. That's what you're talking about. Yep, he had the guitar at the Indiana visit. So and then this was let me see. This is his last visit. No, his last visit with USC. What was his last visit? USC or Auburn? Maybe Auburn, yeah. So he had they all take the pictures and stuff like that. So the War Eagle, you know, Auburn is War Eagle. And what is it? Alabama's Roll Tide. Roll Tide and War Eagle. So yeah, he went through the rounds here. But yeah, man, I think they're on schedule now. We'll see. Prime can wheel and deal this, man. Like I said, he got Travis, so that was big. I remember that. And remember some people were alluding to, oh, he went in his pockets. No, he didn't. He ain't go in his pockets. Because remember at Jackson State, they had Strahan brand up there. Strahan came up there. And they were wheeling and dealing then. They had College Game Day come there. So yeah. Auburn Tigers and Crim. Well, Auburn is War Eagle. That's their chant, War Eagle. I know it's the Crimson Tide. Crimson Alabama is Roll Tide. When you go there, they're like, which side are you on? You War Eagle or you Roll Tide? Somebody might ask you that. Yes, indeed. But I know it's the Auburn Tide Crimson. I know that. But it's War Eagle, and you must be young. You must not know that. It's War Eagle and Roll Tide. Yep. I remember when Cam Newton was there, when he won the Heisman Trophy that year, man. He can go any bar around there for free. They real big on basketball, on football up there. Real big. They are real big on their football. They treat you like gods up there. They don't play up there with their football, man. And I was only there for a short period of time. My girlfriend at the time had a project there. She was working there for 6 months. So I used to go back and forth on the weekend. And I never got a chance to go to a game, but I just know that the people are serious about their football there. They do not play around, even with the old players and stuff that come back. Yeah, War Eagle is the battle cry, and then Then for Alabama is Roll Tide. And I can't remember the story on why they call it War Eagle. It's something about I believe an eagle or something during a game or something way back in the day. It was a reason why they say War Eagle. Somebody was trying to educate me when I was there. But, obviously when I was there, I'm rocking with Roll Tide. That's what I did. So I'm with Alabama, man, Coach Saban, like that. Oh my God, could you imagine he get Ed Reed to come up there? Oh, it's a wrap, yo. Could you imagine? That's all he got left. He might as well just go get Ed Reed on the team. Might as well. That'll complete the NFL connection. That'll just complete it. Ed Reed working with the secondary, it's a wrap. And you already know Warren Sapp's influence on that team right now. You can see it. You can see his influence on that line. Oh man. They quarterback hunting this year. Yeah, football is a religion out there. I didn't understand it until I went out there. I was staying near, I don't know, let me see. I'm gonna tell you where I was. And if anybody out there, if you can tell me where I was, let me know. What's her name? I don't know if you remember. Well, obviously, if you're from Alabama, you remember her. The one that Vandersloot had killed. What was her name? God, she went missing. And they still to this day can't find her body. What was that girl name? Oh, man. Well, I wasn't staying too far from her house. Yeah, Natalie Holloway. Thank you. I wasn't staying from where Natalie Holloway lived at. And then also it's something called Bessemer. I was staying near Bessemer or something like that. Right? So, yeah, that's where I was. That part of Georgia, Alabama. So if you tell me where I was at and like that. So I don't know. But I know Natalie Holloway, we were staying probably around the corner from Natalie Holloway, where her house was before she passed. So it's out there, but I do know Bessemer as well. I remember that name, Bessemer. And I know the houses where she was, the houses are nice as fuck. Houses are very nice because we rented a house because the company paid for it. Even though she was working as a consultant, but the company put her in a house, and we were just like, the house is real. This area is really nice. So that's what I know about Alabama. But we used to go around. They had a nice mall around there because we had to go to the Apple store. There's a nice little mall around there, and people out there was talking about. They were talking about Bo Jackson too. We went to this sports bar. They had Bo Jackson up there like it was a shrine, like he was the damn president. And this one guy was telling me how like it almost damn near completed his life to meet him. I'm like, what? Yeah, the Galleria, go Bucks. Like it almost completed his life. Like, what? Where am I at, yo? Like, y'all really like football that much out here? Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. And what's his name? What was the quarterback? Oh my God, what is his name? He played at Georgia. And he played with remember he got in that trouble with the massage girl? I forget that dude's name. But I remember he came out there and they wouldn't serve him because he played at Georgia. They would not serve dude. I forget his name, but he had gotten some trouble in the NFL about something being with a masseuse or something like that. But when he had got drafted, right, I think his girlfriend is from Alabama at the time. So he was in Alabama because I was out there when it happened. He went in this restaurant and they would not serve him. They would not serve him. They told him to leave. They told him to leave, and they thought it was on some racist stuff. It wasn't. It's just that he played at Georgia. They were not going to serve him, yo. And I remember the waitress said to me, she was like, you roll tide or something like. I'm like, yeah. She said, this is a roll tide bar and all that. I was like, yeah, I'm roll tide. They wouldn't. She was like, yeah. What's his name came up in here. We wouldn't serve him. They told him to leave. His girlfriend can stay, but they told him he had to leave. And that was hilarious. No, it was the quarterback that had got in trouble recently, about a year ago, over some masseuse or something like that. It was him. His name not Quincy. It was I forget his name right now, but yeah, they would not serve dude, man. It was a whole big thing out there too. They told him he had to leave and had to leave the premises. It was Watson. Yes. Did he? No, he played at Clemson. Okay. But I know I keep saying Georgia. Clemson and Georgia, right? I keep getting them mixed up. Yes, that's why y'all couldn't figure out what I was talking about, because I said Georgia. Yeah, it was Watson, Deshaun Watson. And I might got his name wrong. But his girlfriend at the time went to Alabama. She's from Alabama, and I think she went there. And they thought it was all cool because he was out there with her family. And the restaurant said, you got to go. You got to go. They would not serve his ass. Oh, he played at South Carolina. I don't know. I keep, my memory is off. But it was Deshaun Watson. It was the year he got drafted. Because I was out in Alabama at the time. So I don't know. When he played at South Carolina, I don't know. I don't remember. But I know they wouldn't serve him. They told him he had to go or else. And he was kind of like, damn, it's like that. Yeah, it's like that. You can't, we can't serve you here. Sorry. Yeah, I'm talking about whatever. I don't remember where he played. I know it's the dude that got in trouble with the masseuse stuff. Whatever his name is. So he played at South Carolina, Clemson. I don't know. But I know he got drafted that year. He had just got drafted. And he was at a bar out there, not like a sports bar. He was signing autographs and everything. He thought it was all good until the manager, the owner said, nah, he got to go. He can't be in here. He the ops. He can't be up in here. So, yeah, he had to go. So, but Auburn, like if you out in that territory and you got a Alabama, something might go down, especially at the game. They serious up there. You said Clemson played Bama and he got thrown out. Yeah, he got thrown out of a restaurant and told that he had to leave the premises. And he had just got drafted. And Cam Newton is everything for Auburn. He's everything to them. They claim him now. They said, we don't give a damn he went to Florida. They don't want to hear that he went to Florida, yo. They don't want to hear that up there. They claim him. They said he won the Heisman Trophy with us. The hell with Florida. And you can't even bring up his past either. They won't allow it. Because I remember, man, it's heavy up there with football. Heavy. They claim him. Auburn, they claim him, yo. They say he came to the right place. Roger, you said white Bronco owner. But yeah, man, these areas in the South, oh man, football is everything. Now out here, I'm gonna be honest with you. like I'm out here. I'm not from Virginia, but I'm out here. Football. I'm in Redskin territory. Well, excuse me. What do they call it now? The I don't know what the hell with the Washington something. I still say the Redskins, right? It's Redskins fans out here. You see what I'm saying? Like I still represent my Jet stuff. They think I'm crazy. Every now and then I see a Jets fan, but it's like rare. But I rock my Jet stuff out here. I'm not studying them, but it's not really like, I mean, if you go out to like the Virginia Tech area, they real big out there, but it's not like Georgia and like Alabama and all that. It's not like it. It's the culture is different. It's not like that out here. That's why we don't have an NFL team in like Virginia area. They was thinking about expanding, but they was like, nah. You said he was on Club Shay Shay speaking about. I ain't hear it all, the whole interview. What did he say? Man, they treated him like a god up there, man. Craziness. They was like, he ain't go to Florida. They don't acknowledge that he went to Florida. They don't acknowledge that. He ain't go to Florida. He came with us. You said, but it was after the show in Washington beat Alabama, the national champ. Okay, so that's why it was bad blood. So he beat them, huh? Okay. So yeah, it was bad blood with Deshaun Watson, Alabama. He's an op there. He cannot. Yeah, they kicked him out of that restaurant. But I know down in that area, I had never seen college football that big, especially on game day. Game day, you have a lot of people cooking out and roll tide everywhere. That's all you see. And also Louisiana, LSU, they big on LSU down there. I went down there years ago, and I know that they're big on LSU down there. Stacey, you talking about Cam when he got investigated? That was back when he was in Florida. Yeah, they don't acknowledge him his Florida days. They don't. Auburn is where he got his accolades, where he won the Heisman Trophy. He had a hell of a run too. I think his mistake is when he went to the Panthers. But he had no choice. That's where he got drafted, but still. Oh, when he went to Auburn, yeah, it still worked out for him. But yeah, I had never been a part of like that college football feel. It's kind of like that. I've been to HBCU games just like that, with the bands and stuff. I like that feeling. You said the Cam Newton dad was the first NIL agent. Yep. Yeah, Florida. Yeah, I know about the laptops, right? He was backup to what's his name? What's his name? He went on to play baseball for a little bit. The Jesus guy. What's his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. They won a national title up there too. That's back when the Pouncey twins was there. Aaron Hernandez and all them. Tim Tebow, right? I said the Jesus dude. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He was an All-American guy up there. You couldn't say nothing bad about Tim Tebow up in Florida, man. No, sir. Tim Tebow. That's back when the coach was there. You couldn't say nothing bad about them two. Yeah, Texas, I heard they football crazies out there too. I never experienced it yet though. Yeah, like he was into Jesus. You know what I'm talking about, Cam, right? I'm not dissing him. He was, all about Jesus Christ. You said he couldn't throw a football to save his life. He had them options and stuff. He had a hell of a team around him. He had a hell of an offensive line too. 3 or 4 of his offensive linemen went on to the NFL. 2 of them went to the Steelers. Marquise Pouncey went to the Steelers, and the other guy, I forget his name. He was a left tackle. He went to the Steelers as well. He retired now. Yeah, Urban Meyer was the coach at the time, right? Yeah, he had to go get Aaron Hernandez out of trouble. He got into some situation. Aaron, well, I covered that case on my other channel. Whew. He was a hell of a tight end, man. He just on the off the field, things just wasn't right. Things weren't right. That's another story. But yeah, Tim Tebow, he was an All-American guy, man. He walked water. He damn near parted the sea, man, the way they were talking about him. You couldn't say nothing about that Tim Tebow, man. But they had a hell of a team, around him. They had a lot of stars on that team. You said they don't bother you on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday night. How about Saturday for the games? College on Saturday. I like college games better than the NFL, the fans and everything else, the rivalry, stuff like that. Like one of my coworkers, this a long time ago, they wouldn't talk to each other because one was from Michigan and one was from Ohio State. They wouldn't talk to each other. I'm like, it's that petty? Y'all don't talk to each other? I am from the Ohio State. They say the Ohio State. I said, well, why you say the? Because we the Ohio State. That's why. Yep. She's out. She wouldn't talk to her. One from Michigan. That's a hell of a rivalry right there. But I'm telling you, this year, the rivalry is Colorado State and Nebraska. 2 rivalry games back to back. And that CSU game is going to be all the way up right there. Especially what the coach's wife said about Shedeur. You crazy? Even though she deleted it, she deleted the tweet. She called him a bitch. You hear what I'm saying to you? That's what she said. But she deleted the tweet. So I ain't forget it. So it has to be up that game. It has to be. Yeah, she said that. So yeah, they gotta. I would love to see them go in there and blow them out. I would love to see that. But the Nebraska game, it's disrespectful because they don't gave them they're the underdogs in that game. I don't know, see how. And they gonna sit up here and try to say they got the eighth best defense in the nation. Okay, so I had to circle that on the calendar. I had to circle it. So, and I'm telling you right now, be prepared. The live chats before the game, the fans coming up in here. They're gonna try. Yeah, she called him that, Malik. You talking about when she deleted the tweet. She said he's acting like a little bitch. She said that. I couldn't believe. I was like, oh, it's up now. I like that she said it. Like, okay, she getting down and dirty with it. You see what I'm saying? She representing for her husband. Yeah, she said that. But she deleted it though. Yep. So it's up on that game right there. I circled it on my calendar. I did. I circled it when she said it. Yep, she said that. She deleted it though, because it wasn't right. But yeah, she got disrespectful with it. And nothing happened. She was talking about at the end of the game, Shedeur apparently said something to the coach. He didn't really say anything. He was just standing there with his dad, making sure his dad was good. And he didn't say nothing disrespectful, but she claimed he was acting like, So I said, okay, that game, I can't wait. And because they took Travis out, so he going to be ready for this game. Oh, I feel some interceptions coming. It's going to be a rout. Yeah, she did say it, and it was wild. But that's okay, though, Stace. It's okay. That makes it even more better. And it's a home game. It's a home game for them, too. And then their stadium is going to be sold out. Thanks to Colorado, it's going to be sold out. Now, like I said, Nebraska, their game's always sold out. But I particularly want to see that game. Because what's going to happen is, if it's a rout, these fans that you see in here, they ain't going to be nowhere to be found. And I am here to say where they're at. They're not going to be nowhere to be found. So, no, Shedeur didn't say nothing to him. He was right there. You see that picture in my screen thing? That's it right there. They met and Shedeur was right there. He was right there. But he didn't say nothing to the coach. He was just looking at him. He didn't say nothing. But then she was all in her feelings, and she called him that out of his name. Right? So I said, okay, that's good right there. So I'm gonna wait for that game. I can't wait for that game. I can't wait. I can't wait because it's gonna be up. Because she is gonna be the subject of my video. Yes, she is, because I ain't forget. So I can't wait. I got something already waiting for her. And I'm gonna add her on Twitter so she can see it. That's right. I said, remember those comments, man? Well, let's get it going. That's it. No, he didn't flash his watch. He was just standing there. He didn't flash his watch at the coach. He was just making sure his father was good. He was in between them. He wasn't in between them, but he was standing off. He was like right where you see that picture. Shedeur is like to Coach Prime's left side, which is the perspective of that picture. He's on the right side. But he was right there the whole time, and he didn't say nothing. Because I looked at Bucky's footage. You didn't hear him say anything. He was just standing there, like looking at the coach and looking at his father, making sure his father was good. Shedeur's a rider. Because listen, you remember when Travis got hurt? Shedeur got in that guy's face. That told me something about him. I said, I like this kid's character. You hear what I'm saying to you? That told me a lot about the kid. And the other people didn't even get in his face. I bet you if it was Khalil there, Khalil would have gotten his face. That's why I like Khalil Benson. He's no nonsense. He's there to do a job and get it done. He's no nonsense. Seaton too. He ain't no nonsense either. Even though he's a freshman. You'll see. It's going to be different this game. I already know. You said when Norvell turned, Shedeur flexed his watch. Yeah, but he didn't do it in his face. He may have, but he didn't do it in his face. But that told me something about that kid. That kid's loyal, man. That's what it told me something. He's old school with it. He got an old school father, so he got to be old school. I love that right there. He had Travis back, man. When Travis went down, he went in that guy's face. He had his back. And that's where right then and there I said, okay, it ain't about football at this point. There's something else about that kid I like. So yeah, he's old school. He's the only one got in his face, you know. And then when Shedeur went down on that late hit, I would have got kicked out of the game if I was offensive lineman. I would have been out of the game. Me and that kid both would have been in the locker room. Nope, you're not going to drive my quarterback down like that. Nope. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get out here. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to get up out of here. And good recruiting weekend, it seemed like. And that's it. That's all you can want for the recruiters. They putting in some work out there in Boulder. So I'll be back at some point. Sometime this week, I'll be back. I don't think no announcement is going to be made right now, but it was just a good recruiting weekend. But anyway, y'all have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your week if I don't talk to you. Guys, I'll see you later.